ai wurmo da ivir vonkino manam vendong wa kurai kino ngokur no vir ke ngoduro ni virie dang te foser loli no manam vendong di telefon do jiranda da grita vaki almahim ne rota kutano ko no nda se fursa so amanjo ti kai ngontino o shukran jong ti kurunde ku nedel ta mikrofon jong.
Shukran Sultan for your contribution. All right, so I know we got a lot of questions, Ajman, a lot of questions, and we want to talk about the book. Everyone is excited. Lakina se zaman late in the Obangi Mashi Gripsa Talata Unusa, or the Mashi, 3:30 in the morning, or almost 4 o'clock for Ubangi. So Ubangi and then Dik Fursa, and then Bedi Isaac Borak. Uncle Nicola guide mana, so please be patient. Jamana, if you have any question, go ahead and write question betag the comment section, and we'll go ahead and ask Uncle Nicola. But he will talk about the book. But now another need fursa le Ubengi to go ahead and express his thoughts about the book, and then anabadi le Ustaz Isaac come on to say whatever they have in their mind and what they think about the book and what they see the community, the future of this book. So Ubengi ta badik fursa la wala nuita gidam and Ustaz Isaac, and then Isaac kana badik as far as time wise. And then I Ustaz Isaac kana badik fursa badi Ubengi, okay? Ubengi, the mic is with you. You can go ahead and share your thoughts with us.
في بداية دار أقول شكرا لكل المستمعين بتاع بلاندا تي في على مستوى العالم كله. وايد سعيد جدا عشان يجي يكون جزء لا جزء من شو بتاعت ناري عشان نتعاون نتحدث عن الكتاب كتبه أمنا نيكولا برينجي. بجد ناس كثيرين كانوا بيسألوا عن بلاندا بالأسف في حدث الأخير الأسف في وسترن إيكوتوريا وما سبقوا في وسترن باركازال. ناس بيسألوا مين بلاندا. فده كان سؤال كان بيتداول في وقول الناس كتير يسألوا مين بلاندا، لكن الناس كان بيبحثوا عن ريفرنس ومصادر عشان يعرف مثلا مين بلاندا. فنقدر نكون سعيد جدا وفخورين بأمانة نيكولا بإنجاز العمل في وقت مناسب. كان ناس كان عطشانين عشان ما يعرفوا عن بلاندا. في فترة الأخير بخصوص أحداث بتاع وسترن إيكوتوريا ناس تانيين كثيرين استغلوا ميديا عشان ما يدللوا الناس بالحقائق التاريخية، تدليل الناس بالحقائق التاريخية. فالناس بيقولوا إنه بلاندا دار يعمل إعادة بتاع التاريخ بتاع وسترن إيكوتوريا، وده غلط. أنا ما ممكن أقدر أستمع كلام زي ده، لأنه ده الناس عارف كمان الناس مسؤولين لنا تقدير، وناس يعني ما نعرف نعبر عنهم عن شنو. لكن دار يقول إنه أي زول محتاج عشان يعرف عن بلاندا أو يعرف عن وسترن إيكوتوريا أو وسترن باركازال، يعرف شيء عن بلاندا كتير، كان يرجع لكتاب بتاع أمنا نيكولا ده ويعلم نفسه به. فلو في أشياء هنا وشافوا إنه ما مقتنع به، في مصادر كمان موجود في هذا الكتاب وكمان يتراجع له، وكمان لو يحتاج لمصادر أخرى كمان كتير، هنا كمان مستعدين إنه نقدر نوفر له مصادر هو دايره. لأنه هنا بلاندا من صفاتنا من تبيتنا وثقافتنا إنه ما بنجيب دائما ندلل الناس بالكلمات اللي هنا ما واثقين منه أو كلمات المسيحية. فإنا نقدر نقول أمنا نيكولا إنه هنا فعلا فخورين بك بإنجاز عملته كبير، رفعت راس بلاندا على مستوى العالم كله، برقم إنه في متعلمين من بلاندا من سابقا، لكن كان ما فكر ما وصل على مستوى إنه يكون كلامات دي كله في الكتاب زي ما تعذرتوا. فنكرر تاني للمستمعين بتاعتنا إنه بلاندا ما دار يعمل إعادة بتاع التاريخ بتاع وسترن إيكوتوريا. بلاندا هو سيت وسترن إيكوتوريا، وأي زول ما مقتنع بالكلام ده هنا ما دارين نمشي في الكلامات اللي بيقولوا في الميديا بروباغندا ولا بيقولوا شنو تدليل. لا، ده ما من ثقافتنا كبلاندا، لكن هنا بنشتغل بدلائل بنشتغل به عشان تثبت لك انه فعلا نينا بلاندا موجود في هذا المكان. فالناس اللي هنا دارين نوصل رساله كمان في نفس يوم كمان للناس اللي دارين يدللوا المجتمع بكلمات المساء، يقولوا ده ما بينفع، لانه في النهايه كمان الناس كله هيعرف الحقائق، ويوم الناس بيعرفوا الحقائق ده انت هتكون وشك وين؟ ده سؤال بترجع لك. لكن زي ما إننا قلنا ما جايين عشان ناسبوا لكن جايين نشكر أمنا نيكولا برينجي لأنه عملوا في فترة اللي كان زي ما أنا قلت في البداية إنه ناس كان عطشانين، ناس كتير بيسألوا مين بلاندا من وين، وزاد بياكلوا شنو وبيتكلموا شنو، ده كله كان تساؤلات في عقول الناس كتير. لكن يوم بتاع النهارده يوم سعيد جدا، فنشكر فوقه ونشكر كل الناس اللي ساهموا معه كمان لإنجاز هذا الكتاب، ونقول له إنه ده مبدأ، لكن الناس بعد كده هيبدأ يبني على هذا الأساس للأمام. برقم من إنه بلاندا من أوائل الناس المتعلمين في باراكازال، من معلمين الكثير علموا الناس، لكن مع الأسف إنه ظروفا ما كلام يمشي قدام، لكن لسه مستعدين إنه هنعمل أكثر من ذلك. فنشكره ونشجعه وكل الناس الموجودين في الاستديو والمستمعين والمشاهدين كله، نقول لكم شكرا جزيلا لوقت اللي اديتوه عشان تستمعوا لنا، وكمان كل ما بعد نصفقوا لعملنا نيكولا برينجي على انجاز العمل، انه ده جزء لا يجزى من انجاز بتاعته، ولازم يكتب له في تاريخه انه عمل ما يديه. شكرا لكم جزيلا وربنا يباركنا جميعا.
Thank you, Engineer Obangi, for your kind words and your support. Yes, so for those on the comment, brother Philip, Belonda TV, I think this is maybe your first time on Belonda TV, but Belonda TV is an inclusive channel, and we speak both in Belonda, Arabic, and English. We speak in 3 languages, and the reason for that is we want our children that are out in diaspora that doesn't speak the language to get the information. So we want to include everyone, and those who doesn't speak English also they're able to get it in Arabic. So that is why. But we want to tell you welcome al bit bitak. So you are more than welcome here. Okay, أنا ندي فرصة لأستاذ Isaac. أستاذ Isaac, it's an opportunity for you to go ahead and express your thought. تشارك معنا كمان موضوع الكتاب وتشوف what your thoughts are. Go ahead and the microphone is with you.
شكرا كثير يا أستاذ إدمون، وشكرا للإخوة في الاستديو وكل المشاهدين والأي يشاهدوا الفيديو. الليلة يوم عظيم بالنسبة لنا كأبناء وبنات بلندا، لأول مرة يكون في كتاب بيتكلم عن تاريخ، عن ثقافة، عن تقاليد بتاع مجتمع بلندا. وكتاب ده ليه بالتعديد طلع في وقت في زمن ده بالتعديد، لأنه كان في عقاويل كتير طلع في أيامات الفات على أساس إنه بدوا ينكروا حق الوجود بتاع البلندا في منطقة غرب استوائية، وفي منطقة مامورن زي التنبرة كانوا قيادات ومسؤولين كبار في الحكومة وفي مجتمع مدني كان بيطلعوا وبيدللوا الرأي العام في جنوب السودان على أساس إنه قبيلة بلندا في غرب استوائية هم مجرد الضيوف، هم ما مواطنين. في الوقت إنه أساس بلندا وجذور بلندا هو من غرب استوائية. فدي سبب الكتاب ده طلع، يعني مفترض الكتاب ده كان يتأكر شوية لحد ما يكملوا بعد أسوار حاجات بتماشى على حسب التقاليد، لكن كتاب طلع في وقت الراهن للناس عشان الناس يتأكدوا على أساس إنه معلومة اللي بتقال في السوشيال ميديا أو بتقال في بعض المجتمعات هذه المعلومة غلط. مسا يجب أن الناس يصعبوا هذه المعلومات بعيد. حاجة اللي أنا عايز أقوله، طبعا في فيديو اتداول كتير في خلال شعور الفات، وبالتعديد كان فيديو بتاع أستاذ وأنكل أنطونيو أوفر نمن كوتو عشان يضربوا بو قبيلة بلندا، على أساس إنه بلندا كان جيرو مشوا في الجبل وبلزوا الحجار وبيضربوا بو زاندي، وزاندي قام مشى. يس الكلام اللي قاله أستاذ أنطونيو هوبر كان كلام حقيقة، لكن كان محتاج لتوضيح كثير، لأنه في بلندا واجه كارثة إنسانية بمعنى كبير في زمن داك. حصل إنه جيش أبونغرا بقيادة بتت بدوي وجيش تتبعارة بقيادة الزبير ود الرحمة عملوا اتفاقية على أساس إنه كل شهر يسلموا 30 راس شهريا للجيش بتاع الزبير، ودي كان نوع من التريد بتاع إنه تبادل الأسلحة وتبادل السكر والدامورية والزيت بتجي من الجيش بتاع الزبير والدرام اللي هو قائد بتاع تجارة الريك، يسلموا الحاجات دي لجيش أبونغرا ومقابله يسلموا 30 راس بتاع البلندا لجيش بتاع ديل. فدي السبب يعني كان هما دي أنتين بتعديد رجال، يعني هم كان بيستاد الرجال في زمن ذاك. الرجال بدأت تطلع فوق الجبل وبروتين بلندا بيقولوا مرقوتي، والنسوان بيمشي في محل بيقولوا تادو، عشان تلقى لك شلتة وتدوس نفسك هناك. وفوق الجبل دائما لما كان رجال بيمشوا هناك، الجيش بتاع أبونغرا لما بحاول إنه يمشي عشان يهاجم عشان يستاد بلندا كان بيحاربهم بالحجار من الجبل، هما ما بيقدروا يمشوا الجبل. ودي واحد من أصعب الأوقات المرة في التاريخ، لأنه بلندا كان واقف بين الحسود. يعني مثلا الجيش بتاع الزبير جايين بالأسلحة ما يسمى بفاكوتو والأسلحة نارية، هم بيستاد في قبيلة واحد، والجيش بتاع الأبونغرا بقيادة بدوي كان بيستاد في نفس القبيلة في نفس الوقت. ودي سبب كلا بلندا كتار ينزوا من مناطقهم الأصلي وتتفرع في بعض المناطق. دي تاريخ مؤلم، لكن الإخوة في مجتمع بتاع الزاندة عايزين يذكروا أهلنا بالعلامات الصعب المرة عبر التاريخ، بدلا ما الناس تحتذر لبعض تقول يا جماعة الحصل كان عبر التاريخ هو غلطة من أجدادنا، فنحن حسا أصبحنا جيل جديد كيفية نعيش سواء ما بعد، لأنه أصبحنا مجتمع واحد تزوجنا ما بعد، أصبح جيل كامل ما بيعرف نفسه هو زاندة ولا بيعرف نفسه هو بلندا، بالذات مجتمع بتتمبرا، لأنه مجتمع بتت مامورنزي، يعني منطقة دي كان اسمه مامورنزي. لمن أغلبية الجيش بتاع بونغرا لما دخل في المنطقة كان ما دخل بالنسوان، دخل كرجال، هم تزاوجوا من المنطقة. يعني أنا في بالي المنطقة ما يسمى بمامورنزي تمبرا هما منطقة يعني كليت، يعني يا ما بتلقى زول بيقول لك أنا بلنداوي يا أبوبته بكون بلنداوية يا جده بلنداوي، فبالتالي ده مجتمع واحد. لكن سوء الاستخدام بتاعت الميديا او سوء الكذب، الكذب هو اللي بيتلت مشاكل، ودي هدف من التحرير او اصدار الكتاب الاول عشان كل الناس تفهم. بلندا من 200 سكن في المنطقه ده و200 جات ناس تانيين وجاء غزو بلندا في منطقه بتاعته، وانت هتمشي في كتاب هتلقى تفاصيل اكبر من كده باسماء المناطق وبكل التراث بتاع بلندا وتقاليدهم موجود في هذا الكتاب. فانا ما اعطيل لكم، انا بس دار اقول لكم انه بس كنت دار اوضح محل الداول في فيديو، والاخرين شالوه كسلاح عشان يضربوا به بلندا. لكن انا بقول كلام بتاع استاذ او انكل بتاعنا المرحوم انطونيو اوفر، كلامه كان صح لكن كان ما فيه توضيح، بالكثير. فشكرا كثير، وانا ادي فرصه باك لكم تاني.
Thank you, Professor Isaac. Shukran al-Idafa Bitak. For me, I want to just say, guys, we're really excited. We're happy about this book. Al-Kitabda is going to explain a lot of things for a lot of people. Haywadda Hajat Katir. And it's good for us, for our community. It's a great accomplishment. I know everybody's been asking about it. The book is available on Amazon. You can go ahead and order it. It's called Belonda Nation. It's on there, Cleto, if you can raise yours up. So those who don't know how it looks like, it's right there, the other way up, right there. It's called Balanda Nation, and it's available on Amazon. If you are in America, Canada, Australia, Europe, you're able to access this book easily. Nasna Al-Wara fi Sudan. I seen a question that's asking how can they get the book. For now, I believe Uncle Nicola will answer that question later, but just based on my knowledge, I have some family back home that are asking, and another way that I'm doing it personally is to purchase the book from here myself, and Lofizol Mashi Minhina, I hand them the copy to take it home with them. But I'm sure there is a plan for this book to be available back home. But Uncle Nicola, inshallah, I explain a lot more about the book. But the book is available on Amazon. أنا بناشد ناس بتاعنا هنا في أمريكا بلندا في أمريكا في Canada في Australia. Please go on and get that book because we can support Uncle Nicola and we can learn, get them for your kids so they can know their heritage and where they came from. So that's as far as the book. يا جماعة I want to give Uncle Nicola an opportunity. لو في زول داير اقول حاجه بفور نجيب انكل نيكولا بالذات ناس البعيدين ديل عندهم قريب صبايا هناك وبنجي وايزاك. I want to give you guys opportunity لو في زول داير ادخل then انا بجيب انكل نيكولا لان انا عارف it's about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning زمن بتاعك and we appreciate you being here. So Bengi Tarafate they're gonna be big chance. Uncle Nicola, bear with us. You're gonna be here. You are the main speaker, so you have a lot of questions and a lot of things that's gonna be asked, and you also get to talk about the book. We're excited about that. Obengi, go ahead and.
Yeah, nadi del biga viri nadi del ti fongotada. Nadi del ti fongotada, nadi foitada, natalia tada. Jivanga wono tinta sorno. Nengi kanu bini jabu nyodi pendi veke adi fasta ta jaugaru ngondi nwe. Ay madam ba. Tabana tadi kon sorno tangwa sorno so. Bino kaya timanda bano kanu bingi bisona ba. Ke adoro va yu so indi verang no ino timati bak pendi kana no ay madam andi vel na bayo. Shangira ana ka sono rat baru vel ka so bi tan jaugara ka bi tan jogelingi ka bi mena no tangwa no na. Ke wa bano tano kono ataja ba viri. Ndati ma jobu tan jo viri. Ndasi kono tawa yu tagel ndajigawi. Tawa yu njon ndajigawi. So tawa yu tayen ndajigawi. Ke wono sora vanga wotinda adua no vanga wa malu. Ati betaka kuma taka gaja taka se taka fanga kai babinda moto lumeno. Andi niwe andi no divanga ino wavunda ti Nicola Bringi mateno. So matanda gulowo kanu bididi. Ai no du kai binda kadi kai tayenda manoga. Ke kanu ka mai bi pagba jiga turba. Kanu tu wewe kanu no ka viro ka de weyo. Kanu ta wewe ka viro ka di. Ka viro ti jano ni, ka viro ti tel no me, ka viro ti velanga jo soni, ka viro ti kotino me, ka viro ti mayengo no me. Ka wena no manoga. Ke ka wena kwina no akata bu murunda. Tanda ka ti waji kanu go. Ke kanu bingo tu du ngin jonta gba no mamenti ke sona gba. Ke wavunda ti Nicola mano vanga yi ti mai bi pa jiga pa ni ga turu. So kanu tu wewe no ti tangi kaman. Tika man bi vanga bi no mati po no kon babin da kunyi daga nugunda no kana we ati wa no do dan tari kan dita no dan da makano kai kaso manoga ne avel pitruba ke amano yivi jika no ati wa do tabunvu kana wona no kana ko mono kana ko mono no sinja ati gidai ndi wade kai awaya ndi ka man ndi wade ngon ndi gbano ndi di binda man tu sumutu monta jinda tata del yuto jika verano ino anu mona anu monio ke nu du wona sora o vangai kana ko menaka bano ati mano fitu luka poro kai ti mano ti kana ti jano kai soro kan vejai kan no ngon ta go tinta jata fangati ke ama igbanda maka malisa wakaga kene de kono sa wida be da no be ke kon tayo ke nding boli ke be kono tauta ni boli tauta tayo fa ne dura ti bufala ke kere ndaga maganjo kase kana u dongo mvu gono ndiga maganjo tada porti Nicola kama ve tivu difo wala tivu kokono kani kana tarana nika lia kada nika vela ta songo vera ni lutinga inu sino mewe fa nika tin chagba ni mavanga uki ni diveringa wala njino molo wala njino yawe ni mavanga uki ke ngonga na kwindika ndi bona ti baina no ngomanga no niwe ngonga manga no niwe ingo nonga mata le viri le veta le venga ngo waya fel tukino wala fel got kino ata terta ngote no ngonga mano niwe fa wena ne sino nyino de virpi ya ora mavanga o tiger ni ama masako do tiger ni war ni masako wegi na timba tiger ni kana taro ge kon porti da poroti jorman oguna ga jera verano da urumati so ka virba o da veljo viriji ka wi you know ngano sigindi porti jorman oguna ke ngonga no lisa no ngomanga singa no niwe ngati veljo gara lisa ngati veljo njo gengilisa wala ngona wore musakaf ke sakafa ndo no tanjo kan bi mata la tanjo viri ka wena kul na ntatu wata fe nta nega sira konda neta everance jog botira neta folda neta liada neta fongotada ivanga no sorno kana bumfuru no pe fe kama fongotada ku kalangan.
Thank you, Engineer Obengi. Thank you for your contribution. You know, if you're just joining, we're today discussing the book. We're promoting the Balanda Nation book, and we have the author, Uncle Nicola Bringi, with us. And earlier I mentioned that it is for our Balanda people. I was speaking directly to them that each Balanda family or youth here in North America, Australia, or Canada, Europe should be able to get a copy of this book to learn about your heritage, your culture, and your customs. But also, this book is not just available for Balanda. It's available for anyone, any Sudani, Ayazol Sudani, anybody in the world. The book is available to anybody, pretty much. If you want to learn and know who Balanda is, this book will give you a good information, a good start point to know about our people. Okay, so Obengi, you're staying or you leaving? Because I know it's late with you, so I don't want to keep you. Obengi?
Yes.
I
think you can take me down now.
Stay?
Take me down.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take you.
Just thank all of you.
All right, thank you so much. And shukran, ya jamana. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Engineer Obengi, for taking your time. It's 4 o'clock in the morning in Tokyo, and you stayed with us for 2 hours. We had technical difficulty earlier, and we want to thank you for contributing and encouraging our people. Shukran lek katir jam. Until next time. Okay. Sultan Ungom, Kaleto, and Stas Isaac. Akol Nicola, also, if you want to speak, I will give you a chance. But Ungom or Kleto, Isaac, Lufizol Indo Haja, before Najib Uncle Nicola to talk about the book.
Na medera vel no bisonga no nengi ai kumoreno mave taban sono uruti vello tawo pive tudo mosulti na ngoya fa taka sono pe avela eno adi asota gbukpandi ka virno no aina vanga songe lakin kana ko manjo ti sono pe ketir ki ve ino be siranda ti ka vir del pendino adanda ti ka vir ndi so kayita guranda pe biwul ngom ve dai ta gbukpa no wela ti dono kano ko ti di ta gbukpa le tinda ino be siranda gel no na kada ino danda wade yita gel ndika no ko bikino danda te di jeke no ti ta gel ndinda jevel kuyayel tinga ka bigam ve kano ko kengaranda no randa ti je kuraita dude fanati tale biga virpino ve da sono kano ko velti pendi kono be mati de girma munje de girtombra budu moksud bi sona ve mati na wela ke kano kono wado moksud bi no me be kano kono dura jai bindino lakin neti del tam ve no ve taka bika wo danda tika vir yani ta sibitin dan daji aye wudu no biranda maya kati kera da tawo kunyi biranda te sadi no tindare kwa ndisowa ndadu variety sorno kana ba viri delta wow bilengo no zato abiranda ta maive ale ba viri wala ale no ta kai no ile ve anu ile ndika viri maslan ve ano no ile no mono no I think ningi no ile no ve ile ndik podu tudu no le no di no lanu nega we biga we ve ile mariaka yo kene ya de ve mariaka no uru we de ve ma viri ngon ti viri no ba ke urna te sorno mariaka da ni duvar bitana ka vir pig bo ka ni ki va no ile mariaka yo mate soro buru ngon wat di sona mata ve mariaka no na ka uru ni no te gir fondo ni te duvar kono mono waka de manitik bia kono wa tri di keke ve ile no angando te podo na gbano ni mongin veve ma mariaka na veve wo na zatu na ngande ma wa ve dono del kwendi ngota mala bo ka jil no ve wal guzama no taniti no la no kan ngon danda no maybe jog geranda reki la kan ver ka wi ngon tino ndika ve ai sona no serso tano no katru var kono mariaka la no ati ni tano ta wujud no ngati bitana ke wujud no ngati bitana ngo sisa bong tag betana ve ano no inde ne mongen ve je bande je kwaro tini kola Bringi lakin neti ve bano no angande ne je kwaro tini kola Bringi ki lakin ve bano no neo lakin ngon branda no taga biga wakati neti maida yerve ai branda ba virno mve wilwa de kino ngotiri girni te vubano ni ngotiri girto nganke no tika dam jo ngoria je serer de bundong je no joni ti sita muri ke ala nganke no ve wel tamabo ya te ya kongo di te jo kongo so karti bo ni ti zatanja burwa de na ve bano ni ngang no mande tani no yo ne bada ve ngano ino ta wo pe danda tiga vir danda ti so a jai de gumur danda no mve wilwa de bake ama wilto lakin vel je ka we ve wuru na mve wil de so le vita le venga ni wa de kon ne wa wala keno ni materte veni no vubano bayo fanga no ngone bayda ve dan de tiga vir dan da wela ti jeita sergir wela o vasono da sono ti sorno poruno di ajiranda go pano no ya negatit mana no ga bika no ko katingo no ta ai binti dangun bono le anu data na ti sorno ata poduti Isaac vel so ti kive ta du mona ata ne ga gidi taringan dig bitangan ve kai matiranga fa shukran ne dia irang no IT njal mure uti sine ti nyai ungano ke degir tombura unena mutakin dadel degir bagare nga bagare ka do varkati kamana ka do no relate tibi ngon bono undawa del tertite del degir adom ziber kono ta kon ga dom ziber kon kaman ka do kang buwa ka do makadang ono kambe mati degir mamurun je no pa fa netit mana no yani kano kono gbe murba vir no venjeti pino vedi site matiti murba vir no ngongon tegir dom ziberu ngon ngonya e kano da ka vir ka walte no ta di sika vir ti soro ta dum dom ziber no manam vendong sota ko pa de te jira da gumfu kon ngongon ke tegir bagari no manam vendong sota de te ko pa kon ngongon ke tegir mamurun je no mai so ai ta ko pa de te kon mon de so nga no ai tigi dirta ngil dan de tiga vir de ta ngive danda ti anu te ngagiringa kawe ke danda wa de kadang on soro podo te Nicola di jiranda no amango ke tabio kanu dia ve ke belino kambe mati te girma murunje no aka mati te gir bagare ka kadanga nawe ai ka mati te giri ino no dom ziber ka kadanga nawe wala ai ka mati bi murba virna mo koti na ka mati kadanga nawe fa ngano ka ingono nega dura zeker danda te virti shui ano fa almahim netro ta kon disoa neje fursa jigano go bi kaman disoa wono ti ai disoa kano kamana sorno wongon nje bi kano go kano dura so afon go kano dura bi ma bi kam fer kay ngono ne gedir ta jawon indi magagwa fal mahim shukran jong tidmon neti delta dina mikrofon jong
Okay, shukran Sultan Umam لمشاركة بتاعك all the encouraging words. Shukran for all of the contribution. Uncle Nicola, I want to give you a chance now. But before I want to bring you, I want in Alfio Studio, please let's clap for Uncle Nicola for the great achievement that he done for our community. Please put your hand together for Uncle Nicola. Welcome, Uncle Nicola. You have done a really something great for our community, and we're very proud of you. This book is only the beginning, and hopefully we will have more achievements to come, more books. So I want you to talk a little bit about yourself and also about the book. I know you talked a little bit, but talk about the book a little bit. And I know Finas Bukunindo questions. If you have a question, active Swal Bitak fi the comments, and we'll be able to answer it. Uncle Nicola will be able to answer it. But I want you to talk a little bit about yourself and briefly about the book. And then Taban Al Kitab, we're encouraging people to purchase it. It's available on Amazon, and I think it's only $25 or $30, something like that. So get it and learn about our community and about our people. Uncle Nicola, welcome. The mic is with you.
Well, thank you. Like I said earlier, my name is Nicola Bringi. I'm from Wow. And I don't know where to start, but I will just go straight to the book. The book is comprised of 3 sections, which is the historical background, the Balanda, who is their ancestor, where do they live, where did they came from, where is their location they used to be. Then after the historical background, we came down to culture, the way of marriage, the Balanda arts and fully on Balanda culture, and also I ended up with Balanda customary law. How do the Balanda rule themselves? So that's in concise or in brief about the book. So those who have read the book or those who have any question, I'm willing to answer their questions. Then I will I will speak in Balanda. طبعا كراو بيتك بانو نجينا نو دي بسونو دي طبعا اي نجسم انا بي كات ina tarata gisim kuko nweno ti beso ati taguranda ka guranda no gadi undino ati donoka wa kata nindino ni wingon ga bede danda ka kulo no ani tapi dingana neti yake ti monbe tagelanda no ni ngaka ngondanda ti mamurtul ni danda ti dunolu nga luini danda ti dano nga nzai ni danda ti koni no me danda ti maka ingo laga gaza laga ino ano sakal pandinanda ne tutanga ne ti dige ti ngono be gir ngono danda ti war maga bumbo ti dano me ka mishkala wati mati bumbo ti ana ondi ti hila ino me ngon biga ni taga daw ndi mahila ino me ngon biga daw ima no me ka bakure ti bati no me kaina na reji turtere pa ngo ti so ngata ni so na ti biri utagel bir tagai nya india bir piro ai mat pila ma fru dai no pe ke wono la so na ina ga ben sorra Isaac ka ben sorra wono no do no ma negadura sik kitab na malat don tide kwendi ita tala eno ki sharwa diswa ne yorga tu diswa ga degeltika ela ga kanga ga degeltika ela ga kamba diswa da ga piga buran ga buranda ngonatino ka diga gari di mogote tar derti taba beranda de ti bambino ni admeti io no gamba te dilbo ano sete taga diga di keti danda ge bir gamba ya no di so gamba no gata quello dilbi ga bir di io te ta gamba te dilbi ndino fa negati turno jagalti ka na ga sura ga kambana ka kanga ka tagel ka kara ka be ka ingontino di so ngade verso le tiga io biro mode ma jagalti di wino dai verso ne moi ngonti soro ne verso no di so nga wino abiru a dondi bondoro uru ba bita gwero wa be bila be akon ke uru ba vito ba uru ba karba uru ba ndule ba uru ba ngasa ba uru ba yani kama bila ndiji uru ba ina li ba uru ba tinji ba uru ba dal uru ba pagwati verso di wino wati masura wa ina na di do vengono ina wa ba vekala te sur kalome wari mamboti kalome kana oti gani ti mamboti hindi ti ma tatarondi kana ati tu rosura wa indi swaga we pit bai Lakin, ndi swaga ro ka kote kwebi ni mala verso ina ro ka kote kwebi bita ye llega no bondo be danda no gambe wel do non di jetta na tiranda danda no mon ke do be igaro kabi ga so ga wa na ge wai be danda no gambe wel ke ga so no ga dia maranda ro dia do ga mission ka kenisa ka missionary katao na min be como sitin dia ma so vegano no ga di no wo mon dia di no mon giron dia di te no mon tiene bamna ayer tagaina no ataso jai bondo ka yuga no murtuve ono wender tari teti be ono mabala ga on pa anu sono du be bamna ga de gelti ga na wayu kwendi a de ga gon ke sala gon ke te awol the first edition yana second edition tiri di kitab on tini bright tiri di tabini gon ke no kari ke no ta morta facil ale tiga bil fane ne ti tala do bi ga no do bi ga ai wuro gon be kiri kitab da no ngwa de bi nages ngwa ba do la be no ai ga mala ngala mana vendo jota ngota derbe wala ngota yortu de ina de agbe Bringi publishing wagba Bringi wagba balandanation.com yor debe ati bono mono ngote ay mono wagba email de aka ne abai Nicola Bringi @gmail.com yor email de ngota debe soro ngoti mono ai ngobanga ngoba ga di dono mono awe ne de joda ita this was second edition montiri no ati ma correction ne di bugai na ita mai tanga gila no be mango ngano minna ini mradne no taban karo awati ngoti no ngoti wa bitub ta bidu nganti wa bitub lu nganti wa bitub lu era ti tirota wa beno be ngan be no ne wa ngan ne wa tub ngan gidu ngan bi wa bitub wa badola be la ngon ne mano ma ai bila nen siga biai kwandi ya oke wote wato de gadura di ngorong gandong de ti ano be mango ziada diswa ati doga kitab na dola so tau ka maraje bu maka bu bakta diswa ino besine di kitab no karau dono no taban de awal kan awal Boya takwe ya maktaba burtupi. Ngode no kitab ala te konfla pa. Ngode no kitab ala te ka shuru. Ngode no kitab te ka seka kabila no tino pe ka bare ka zande ka na ka viri kitab le ton de. Wala na pina wala. Fiti ngon ka diano ka missionaries ka kenisa. Kena be wamna no. Ne maga ngandire mage. Awai bumbo tianga. Diswa biuru ngono ai be jam ka biru nga diwe. Sini agbe kitab na nita den sole tiga biri nita mana. Ano so mde ngono be sine di kitab na no ano na. Diswa ngano bi nimra talata no. Ngwa di kitab taba no bi uru ngono ma virla no. Nika ngi ta gel viru ngono patak patano wa. Ni ka siga biya ni ka dino ko muri di ka siga bi bodo. Ke wa di ay no ngoti viri. Ngoti ngi ta gel ngono patak patak. Wa ngono ngoga wal no ba ta kurga ko be akoro wir. Nega rotakan bi we wati nega seage te ano lita wa. شكرا انا برجع لك انا ما اعرف اذا بنتكلم بعربي تاني ولا بس
No, it's okay. You can mix it بعربي وبروتانو كده ما في مشكلة. Thank you. Ana, في a lot of questions. There's a lot of questions that people want to ask, and I have some questions for you as well. لكن عندنا the opportunity لو في بتاع لو Cleto, you have a question or you have something? Walongom, you want to add something? You can go ahead and ask. But if not, I have some questions here that I want to ask Uncle Nicola. And I'm sure this question is not just me. There's many people that want answers to these questions, or they are thinking the same thing. So Cleto, Lofi Fursa. Well, actually, before Cleto, Wongom, our sister, she came.
Thank you.
Is with us today, so she wanted to contribute. She's busy, as you guys can see. She's wearing her uniform, so she's here with us, and we want to give you an opportunity, Sister Nivela. Welcome, Bitak. We miss you today, like in it, as usual. Uncle Nicola, we're promoting the book, and we're very proud of him for writing this book. So I want to give you the mic to go ahead and also share your thoughts with Uncle Nicola. Go ahead, the mic is with you, Sister Nivela. Or Jorki, actually.
Yeah, awal ini wana dur maino ayu.
Yes, yes.
Neno the only be shown no. Last thing the mano ayu indika birno no. Well done, Uncle Nicola. You know, mane by way no, iwe keti no dry neve no la iwe dangan my big vaccinated conshella neti ma 5 sende yala barikire neti abitawa jasunde. So nedur belai no, Uncle Nicola, congratulations. Yani ngomaka virpino proud of you. Ne yuku zatu gidi buku ekba ne ordan gede ke ay luki lakini ne yuku ma bruvan devi Facebook ba besi kai weti ya ko ezela barike ne you ay jindi kan. So you guys are hearing me, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you wanna do belai no yani murtuno no udua badai no sikana koti encourage udu. Kana komati discourage udu ba. No do bidukon bin North America, if I'm not mistaken, kind of first time dutima book tagir bidukon bin North America. So na dur vela sikana ko support timati no. Asher ngoti dur tibana bano lazi ngoti bada bano min asas. Badi kila ngoti ma awel dor tani dor yala ngoti yaye. Baren kitab no Uncle Nicola no maino no I know jika vir worldwide. Ma vebe jika vir bin North America ba vir around the world hadi vir bokuka no kitabu eti lubindi kanditi gidai. So nedur veljong Uncle Nicola alfi mabruk ngomano vangai jika viri. Ukana ko ketir no mabsutin hata abe no friend zato ni maviri ba nevenso kitabu e jono ni ve ni dur kere ni dur zato ti gidi kitabu ni dur ngi about kavir. Lano sometime sona uduti velaino lano nenge ni vela warti ati velaino so jika virneti azatu sekaino zatu tika virwila no ndisati maiweno tilla matino ta vangati dangan. Lakin book no ati exactly virnodi ashan kana ko pingir ni virba sometime kana ko biti ba ke virngandino kana ko trouble maker ke virngandino kana ko me lakin kitab no da identity yani IT je background hata ngoma virba ngoti gidiwe so no nedur vela kono nedur je wo ketirba ke vir let us support this book shalla ngongi tigidigba jeji ka windon ka witigida jong diti fasira jong lano iza ngo support no IT di bada no minba lano iza iya ikati no ngoti bada min bandong wane di bandong ki ngoti abari kida bandi jeral ngoti ne di fa ati ya dangan ubaden murtuno no ve mafi uduti bada besta wali tia super wila akhtaati mati ka eti mati lakin iza ngobabi galat ki wala idangan kolan kol Nicola wallahi mungkin ngoti ad ngan wala ngoti mat in state min ngoti avondo kan tia ti criticize ngan mai vigba duk pino kana konje sika vir حاول تتعلم رهنجا وحدة sometimes I think hotel أنا نتي بايتي كويندي كفور ولا شل عندي دينو نو غلط دايني ولا عندي support each other لكن فير يوي بدويلا sidu sisawa sogo sidu sisawa no yani sikana ko donje shalla iza voindo no voindo sikana ko encourage each other o iza galat kati no duti mic pino sawa okida so biso ketir bewila vesne vesine di kon very quick netiti vel jong ve alfi mabruk wa alfi mabruk di kavir around the world actually nano bi break de ne kazatu bi show takat dandara ne avel ay jinti kan feti so no bi kitab mati bi kavir kon gi so I'm already advertising it inshallah bari maneti gidi kitab no ukaino no ankol Nicola ziti ma move in debi Facebook shukran
شكرا
Dorke shukran ne so ni chama so wala no ne bako no bai ngano lengna no le venan akelo no na dorke ke no na dorke mo so dorke ne ba no la lewe
ما في مشكلة
okay bara do tingan ngono jua dana
yes
so shukran dok sedi
yeah makana kana nano ndiro ka finer so do not relate it no kama no wili finer wili afaranga all in one
شكرا كثير sister Nivela. Thank you for joining the show. You know what I'll show. The show can't dry out when you're not around.
Thank you.
Yeah, Lakin, thank you for your support. Thank you for contributing. We are all proud of this book and we're promoting it. I'm just like you. I ordered mine and mine is on the way. So we're encouraging all the Balanda people to buy the book, especially North America, في Canada, في Australia, في Europe. You should be able to buy this book. أنا شايف brother Vetermol معنا فنان Vetermol معنا في الخط, and I want to give him a chance also to go ahead and share his thought with us. Clinton. Hello, Vetermol.
His microphone is muted.
No, he muted it from himself. I Vetermol talo samini al microphone bitak maqful min itijaha genak. If you can unmute yourself and then you can contribute also. Okay, I'm not sure. Anyways.
Hello.
Yep. Now we can hear you.
Yeah.
Nah, del quindi no ti dile.
Okay.
Never da gumfuna fight my vite ne veno dor sugio.
فضل يا فضل طوالي. Yes, شكرا للمشاركة بتاعك because الليلة is very a big day. We're celebrating Uncle Nicola, the حاجة كبير, and for you to come on here, we want to give you an opportunity to تشارك معنا Come on. So, al microphone, Mark, go ahead and share your thoughts, Mana, please.
Hello.
I go ahead. I na Mark Samin Nagai. Go ahead.
كويس. نفع إيفي واتيتي دوتا بعد تنجل مرلا عن تقبين زاندو فنفع ندي كينغو أكمل فوتا كورنا كان ياو جسوانه باوي كان با إيفي واتيتي دوتا disoleti pano koro kwa ena korti ankol Nicola daino fa ino agai aiti nzano girta kuruka ka farangangon chino so andita melvandon del titi ate kulo fa ivi wote ti don vene diti yani dornzowi ba korge yao yani kitab ne gidaik ba lakin yani ne yani fiti sona ne dele ti kitab na ti shaja no ve hadaf we ay no kaini hadaf we no ina yani yani ngabo isoro gumvo ta mutamat kullu yumkin ngoda sole tindi lakin sole ti vir ngoda igwa fa ay no wa badra kois fa yani mafrud dan da ta fa vir ngotino dan da maina tiro ta tagbindi oti yani peti ngade ina fursa we si igwa ngane shirai bongbe ina bisa fa ina no gai ana ngomana no ina support ngangi fa neturna syukuran ko Nicola jigande nani maina faidu aino ngon aiti ni murgana uye aiti no ngon tisi yani kana otido kumvota kandi yani wudu aya kumvota ka weni do adu varta tulva vura ndiswa bi ati rivel soleton ke ngaya kumvota na wa ati wewe ninga ni kono di soleton me we fa ino no ino ke ina ngomaina ana no ngonzala no girta kurkana ngon te afaranga ngon girno so andita ina ya tagbin dong dita mel vanin denango maina fa na zaitin zagba ne ve ne yule neta vel fiti kose agun votira gyao gracias rati do zo executin do tira pita vandira oneti wi anko longom del ti gandi wana mazutangba o hena anko kileto windiko porte anko Nicola del ti ne del tani vezon be shukran fa neti carte del pendie شكرا
شكرا ده كان معنا فنان باترمول من مصر from Cairo. شكرا يا brother for your encouragement and support for the book. Yes, like he said, the book if you're not able to buy it, just go ahead and share it on your platform. Let people know about it. That's also another way to support Uncle Nicola. Uncle Nicola, if you have words for أخونا الصغير هنا باترمول, you can go ahead and respond to him.
نفتكر موتي باترمول شديد ودانو مصر روبي دي سابونديرا كان هو عندك بالتليفون كان هو تيور مسج زي بي فيسبوك كان هو تيور مسج زي بي ماسنجر بو واتساب نشكر كله وإنا طبعا كتاب نون جانو دي ناندا كله ونتيجة مانا نو بي زي كاتيسي ورو nimrajnen kitabu ngara ditaga tafasil we kulu diswa ita do mala maga shwe diswa taban gabi ana do go kitabu la dam do tika ba wala yugu shwe diswa go ta ba ke ba ka kitabu so in mondi soro no ngano first edition inshallah bingundo gubando ngontane ni timati de lano yonkin gaino ne ayortundi tegirba tagir mano tagir kama murunde tagir bukidi tagir inan tagir ka Belonda no pea digi atagir tika inana ukabi gai ngono ne atura no ai wa logi no kita ni beradnen ngan gau katala ke ngan wa siri tala no kabi ai ngon da ngon begiri kita na bae dola be asia kwendi wala asia wala biai no me ai lengu ai no da verso llega no be ma bai we no manu lengu wala ai mo vendila no ya ita muda yora je be to no ga dino ai no malanga be ai ati ma dono mo ne we ne ga tek no we ne ga di so kita mo ni bread ne no ati tu bondo no neta incorporate kai na pige be Di so ita tala yo tigai uta haster girmono. Ina ke las lang one bela no. Yani kitab na tala ai kowe no di so nga sol ba ti ata ku ya mo tiranda no. Tiene beba mina. Ni tala ene kowe ni so aita mala da ya more nga kufulo tiri muranda no aita mala da ya mo. Nga no so no aita la de la nga no di. Di so ne wa ti Burundi ga na ka tegel tiga na ari urundina ay adi tala no la kare bindo ngon ki bisa resaba wala shartamane ke ne be wamna ibeni fo ka wara ka tegel tiga na di bano ne tala ga ngandi soro ndiga yang mandal be sara ga nuskun ke na sengan bade na ga so bunda so ne shukur mo ziyada de soro ngo bela wa murga faranga ga tegere maserpi una shukur ndiyo shukran.
Okay, shukran, Uncle Nicola, for that. Okay, so Kleto, if you have something you want to ask or add, because I don't know, data for something given, so the mic is Mark, but I can ask some questions. Uncle Nicola, I have a few questions for you here, and then we'll go ahead and conclude after that. Mushahidin Bitana Lufe Yazul want to join. I put the link right there on the screen. You can go ahead and go to that link, and I'll be able to bring you up if you have any questions or if you want to congratulate Uncle Nicola on the book. The link is right there on the screen. It's also on the comment section. Just go ahead and click on that link, and I'll be able to bring you to share your thoughts. Also, if you have questions, you can go ahead and write the questions on the comment section, and we'll be able to answer it. That way, Uncle Nicola can answer those questions. Go ahead, Sultan Ngom.
Okay.
Mark.
Shukran jong kurndiko. Mai bina keleta vinjo virndi so aita malim. Diso na ave kait mon murtuma koti. Fa mega dura del tandingwe shuia del lobby paduti Clinton anon ve di soro kon very manju tanda tagir masreno. Fatama danda ngi Clinton Clinton pe kitaban wivir ubadeni yani netije alfi shokurjo kadang neje alfi shokurji Nicola Khalifa ve di Nicola Bringi ve di pagi randa magumfu non diswa na persona ndinwe baduti duno no Thomas ni bino ka servir wati ro ka bika sendo kati neta ka bika waje magumfu neti diai wote mangote dang da verdo ututulano andinwe yani abo no ka sekati ni vel no dangon dita kon da ati ve wudu shair ve no soyo no lakini biainga no ta se kene kati yunam ve de tagirbo no ve da so na vel pendi sor kono ano no ai viro ano ti si virtia kulo atangi ve virna anyway kene kati ne bina manam vendo tagabika wo ni wa yora jong te kornde ku wai kadang ono ndata gede ta jema gumfu dang ono jevel bia yelti indi so kanu ko bita nyai ke kamfu makoti ngono ni gede ta je ta wata gbe no lakin ne bada ve atino ka wi virkati mve mai vir ta ser girti ga lakin ndi di ayma di tagbandi bai notise fa ndi bai notise kanu bingon daga Nicola no mungkin ndi vejenga ndi tise na di ayno tagwarga ndi so kanu ngon ti wadi sekino ndi ta del gira ek paka man mano kay ngon nekati gitirta zekirta paduti Thomas non ndi so yani ni maino ai mafiti ba anu atino bezat da seno ni ga bai ni ba maybe ka bi kanu diki ketir maybe kanu ko bi digba dangon ve ngowa virkino matemano ta veljo virba matemano ti a veljo bandong ba a joneno ba viri a konjeno gel viri newal no ba viri na no viri va no viri fa aino akpokor sigi azranda tika vir fa ne kati duro ni ade bika wongo no na ti ora jong te kurte kundi soa daga bika wongo no da yo malat wala ini no taba na mvundiranda danda mungkin ve mai audio ve sala wuru adi so adi ti mai na kwa danda mungkin ve dika ka sena wata ndati del bika farngano ti ka vai ngono no ati no bi farngano kaman kambe babi seno ve baba ungolo ve nevel tarugute zira ve so wa babi data na bandung kino ketok biti ngota vel no vel bito avel mati yegba anano kak belino ati sota gu warga nundi soa sona farngana basetina no ai binis bageno ai no aga sigi azika vir lana no sono nimiti da lenjo wino lakini dia ma ditagba ni gira ba enga no tise ai kak beli down ti sono ndate veltato no koruti Nicola Bringi dijiranda gbe warga no faneti nashid bika farngana no nenyiki kai mangoba lakin ngwa de girta yorbi ka sena ndiso wa de girta jevel bia wamuri agbun fundi ka virdangon kono ne kambe bai makango shuye ngano ka tangu ne dura tarte ti tinga ti boduti Thomas ti sorum bedi verso de gunfu kono fa shukran jong Thomas fa ne di ko sonki o felan zaman to wil nda manjo kwa lakin taban ngoba muftuno ngelwe ngai no ai maga fa ne dura del shuya abe boduti Nicola no ndiso taban ni di kitab jiranda ke kenet nashit ni no da sono nivel kwendi kono ve sukano ko kalugir lokano kalugir ndi so ngo ve ngano pendel we vaso kati dio fa kano ko tu soro tu korno vaso no tirti dino no aiti dino yongo o wona ai wati dino sono gbino no a sono ndati vel no ti sono ti tagel virdang no ngo diaita buwarga dango nelsa kona iba ve alino talata juzu yo no fa negatit mana no joka tigidirta je afia jong uta gidirta mako ta je gabi ka far jong de song uta gidirta my explanation ta sergir montino de so ay urti gidirta bai ni wa gidi ala wol kino ni ta gidi ni brightnen o nimbra talata bes no ni dra katem no da wono kondanda ka kumfu wela no da sona verpendi kono danda no kak bere danda no ka va lokuvar ayava njikai daga lamba wala daga mbatar lakin ngono wo we soro kenda ti dite avondo ajikano konditi baibe danda kak bere taka wono no ndadi dagir bere no ta anyway di songa yak bere kino ngwadi ke lazim ngoti di tai ngoti dir bere no ngori no tali ngori no ta njinji ngoro ta kuba ngoro ta ku ya ngori ta kumbengbe yingon tino ngoti gidir ta dite falmahim kabiga verkai ngon ti daka yi virnano almahim ningba medgarde wati bong ti Nicola weno kawa wala kino ngomongen ningba ndaka gwi mvutang gwi Facebook wala ina no ngomongen be maka contact je maybe dampe maka biga njongono la anu maybe kabika jegel ti kai ngon maybe ngodura ino maybe aiwa ndirta murba be kon tabi lakma maybe ne jara mata ki ne kage dirta jay jon kaman le anu al hadam de kulu ne te vel no ve indi virwa bo ngwa kurai ta kino ngokur no virde ke indi virwa bo ngwa je maye kino ngoje vir maye ki fa ne tro tak betano no biso ngon aktar be no wala lakin ne ti talibi dan de ti ka vir no ve barnamij wala te mati twali wala ndingon ve duno tau na ko no ngon budu no maybe anu ta turui ke ngon berano da de tendi so da digidirta site anxiety gidirta yakulo da mati ikave ato kurno ka kurunde ku ndita ka Nicola ndita ka ngom so andite di to version di video murba virmo ka tino maybe ngon ka budu no nangal de go murdo ke ngon ka bedana ka lisa ya laita da ngon de mandal kul no madari tendi so atin sala gwindi so da tinyi ai fa neter trota betano no ngono ta iya e virbong se viri gele viri ka jegel timon ka jerai gbizaman de ka tolian tika sura virino ngano no den de dura indi so ite gite ta delta randa pendi tika virno odu matima no ve sura na no urna ka yono kambuse ku tokpi no fondo o sikil ni dang de no da sisona aka gum ni wada no ni waka vala ni waka uto ni waka ini domo kutani te eva aka gum yo mina kan do bang wakati do te lamba ba fanga no ka ngoni dura sijiran da tika virno de so ata wokwe awati verso ve kitab no nga diga virno kan ko bitia mano sanja ina ka ba virdanga na welan de so ni nyiki na ka ti la kina wadi te kino bo mokta mana to soro na ta ba no ve na no ida takaluf wala nga no bingo na yinoyo fa danda je sonare da sono ka no bi ver kwendi ko na tino ka bi kan ve waranda no kaina ka bendi wala la kinti soro ndi je pe ai tindi ke mai no tingambi ndino no te ita gumvuno no o kano ko peter ti lu vetel venga ntangi ve kano kono no ana ibandi kano kono ke kama ibandi ndigba ndi dungurai no kono no DJ matindi fa lazim kamanda nda tigidirta wir ndigel vil dang da te dute ta uvil de so kano ko pita nangel kallo bel uvil njeno netro ta gwita no ne delta microphone jon korndeko shukran jira
Shukran, Sultan Ongom, for the encouraging words and for advising our people to help participate with the channel. We want people to participate. If you have any ideas, go ahead and you can always send us a message through a messenger, and we'll be able to talk about it and see about bringing it to the show. Uncle Nicola, if you want to respond to Ungom. If not, I have a question for you about the book. But I think I should ask you if you don't have a question. Do you have a question for Ungom, or you want to respond to Ungom, or you want me to go ahead and ask you questions? Oh, it looks like he went off.
Internet.
Internet bitaw. Okay. Internet bitaw bukong gata. So, anyways, Uncle Nicola, italo ligid fursa tarja. Please come back online. And for our viewers, if you're just joining, today we're talking about Balanda Nation, the book that Uncle Nicola just wrote, and we're very proud and happy about this book because this book it's the first step in learning about our community, about our heritage, about our culture and customs. So إحنا مبسوطين كتير موضوع كتاب ده. Uncle Bringi, if you want to respond to Ongom, or I can just go ahead and ask you.
Yeah, you can continue with the question.
Okay, so right, so yes. So my question is, earlier you already answered this, lakin you answered Berutan. Jawab to soal da lakin Berutan. So maybe عشان في باقي ناس اللي ما قاعدين يسمعوا روتان, maybe you can answer this one in English. يا بعربي, English وعربي, if you can do that. طبعا موضوع الكتاب, you wrote this book, وفي سبب اساسا خلاك تكتب كتاب ده. What really inspired you to write this book? Why did you write this book, and what inspired you to do it? I know you answered بروتان, مش بروتان, بلغة بتاع بلندا. Excuse me, it's not روتان تاني, هو لغة بتاع بلندا. انت جاوبت السؤال ده قبل, لكن انا دايرك تقوله بعربي وانجليزي عشان ما فهمهم يقدر يستفيدوا من السبب اللي انت كتبته. Go ahead, the mic is with you.
I can put the main reason that inspired me to write this book into 3 points.
Yes, go ahead.
The first point is that if you go all over the world, all library in Britain, America, Australia, you will find books about most of the South Sudanese community, but nothing completely about Balanda. And only few that have been written was by the missionaries, and they are not even now in the library. They may, if you want them, maybe you go to Rome and you have to go to the archive in order to get them from the archive. So they are not even in the library anymore. So there's nothing about Balanda in the library, even though we are one of the major uh, community in South Sudan that cover the vast area of Western Equatoria and Western Bahar Ghazal. But still, nothing is written about us, even though we have our scholars that have written a lot of books, but no one have thought of writing about the Balanda. So I thought it is important for me to do this in order to expose or inform the rest of the world about the Balanda history, culture, and customary law. Because Balanda is one of the rich culture in the world, in Africa. Our way of marriage is different. Our culture, especially the drum, when we have 4 different drums or 3 different drums. And if we beat the drum, you will know exactly what is the occasion of the drum. Is it a death? Is there a funeral? Is it a happy dance, or is it what? So we have one of the rich culture in South Sudan. We have all these arts of sculpturing trees or woods into different shape. We have all these kind of things, but nobody know anything about Balanda. So I found that it is important for me to write this book so that people know about the rich culture of Balanda. Not only that, earlier when we grow up, our fathers or ancestors we used to sit beside the fire at night. Then your grandfather will start telling, how your grandfather was this and was this beside the fire. But now we are in North America. Everybody's busy. You have no time to sit down and talk to your children about the ancestors, about your culture. When you come back from work, you are almost dead. You could just want to sleep. And the child will just go to internet. But if you have that book like that, then the child will be able to, even if they go to internet, they will find it. If somebody asks them about a Balanda, they will go to internet and find it there. If the book is there, they will just read it and read it and know something about Balanda. That way, we will be able to educate our children through the hard copy book. So that's one of the things that those are the things that encourage me to or inspire me to write the book.
Okay. All right. Well, shukran for that answer. So basically, you want to keep the culture alive. You want it to be documented. Lano, it was documented back in ancient time, back in a missionary time, obviously, but nothing recently. So this is a good thing for us as a youth out here in diaspora and back home, and as a people, as a nation. It's great to have something in
Just
place.
to ask a little bit, the missionaries they only took little part of it. That's historical background. You know that these people were living here and what happened to them, but when it comes to culture, they didn't touch nothing about culture. They didn't touch nothing about the customary law. How do they rule themselves? How do they dance? What do they eat? They didn't touch anything about that. They only touched about little bit about historical background. But so that's why I decided to say, well, I can quote the references from their missionary book about the historical background, but at the same time I will interview the knowledgeable Balanda elders about the Balanda culture and customary law of the Balanda the way so that I can put it down on the paper for the
Right.
generation to come.
So yeah, so that's great. We definitely want something documented and something to educate our own, obviously our people, and also to educate the rest of the world and the rest of South Sudanese who don't know who Balanda is, or they don't know anything about their history and culture and customaries. So that takes me to my second question, right? So the book, you named the book Balanda Nation. There is obviously a reason behind that. You could have picked any other name, but why did you pick the name Belonda Nation? What is that name means, and what's the reasons behind it? So if you can answer that, I'm sure there's people want to know why, and I'm pretty sure you have a good reason why you named it that. Go ahead. The mic is with you.
When you are writing a book, the title changed from time to time.
Mhm.
At the beginning, when I started, the title of the book wasn't what it came to be finally. But when I started writing, and I came to realize that if I say Balanda community, okay, Balanda community. But instead, I said, well, Balanda are in different areas in Western Equatoria and Western Bahar Ghazal in different areas. And the Balanda also comprised of two sections of Balanda. Balanda Bor, which is speak Rodi, and Balanda Vili, which is speak Gomba. So it includes both the Balanda. Therefore, I have to find an inclusive name
For
that can include that can generalize all the Balanda with all their areas, the Mamurunde, Ngukili, and all this area. Let us let me the name of the areas here. Yeah, Mamurde, which is Tamura now, Nadingri, which is Bagazigino, Namatina, which is call it Bakiri now, Ngokwili, which is Najero, they call it Najero now, and Milo, and Dusaba, and Ngogala, and Valanda, Langonzi, and Goveru. These are all our areas in the Western Equatoria. In Western Bahar there are so many that you gotta read, you gotta buy the book and read it. So
Yes, definitely. I don't want you to give it all away. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to those who haven't ordered their books yet, they have to order it
yeah,
in order to get all of this information. I just
yeah,
wanted you to give like just a brief, but you have given the reason why that you want the book to be inclusive of everybody and of all Balandas. So that's why you named it Balanda Nation. So that's great. If For those who hasn't bought the book yet, buy the book. Please read the book, and I'm sure you're gonna learn a lot from this book. Cleto, do you have a question, or I should continue
yeah,
asking if you don't know?
yeah. My main question was about people who are back home. Many people are asking about the book, how they going to buy it, and some places they cannot access it online, especially South Sudan. So my question to Nicola was, we did talk about that in private, but if he can like give his plan, what is the plan for people to have books in Juba, in Wow, those places in remote area that cannot access in online? That is my main question. And the other thing I want to add about this book is that being in diaspora, that was the good part of it, that Nicola can be here and be the first to write this so that the world can know it. Because if we were back in South Sudan now, I think still we were just doing this as word of mouth to people around, like, fire in the compound. It wouldn't have been documented in this way that he has done it. So being in diaspora has helped us and give us, the tools to come up with this through Nicola Bringi. And this is really a big achievement to us here. That is something I have to add on that. And still, if there are people there outside who are trying to come up with their own version of the book, they are welcome. Like we have said, like what Nicola has said earlier, this book is not the end. If you go there, you think that you have more information and you are a Balanda person, you want to, to correct some other things, this is welcome. And any author, when author write books, they welcome any criticism, they welcome any correction on the book. So we should not be outside there just condemning and criticizing the book. Come up with some of your knowledge that you think that is missing here. Come and join in the conversation like we are here today. Edmond has sent a link there. There is a lot of Balanda here in North America. Elder Balanda, educated Balanda, where are they at? And they know that the book is out. We have put the link outside there. They are outside there, and now you will hear all underground and rumors that, hey, this book was like this, it's not enough, he has not written enough. Why you guys doesn't come so that we discuss and bring out ideas together and put out a stronger book, maybe better than the one of Nicola, and then we will congratulate you on that and give you support. So that is my advice to people outside there. Don't try to stay out and attack the book. Bring your comment on the book. Bring your correction in the book and come up with a version if you can. Nicola took a long time, and it is really, it's time. It takes a long time. He started talking to me back in 2018, I believe, in Knoxville. That is when first time Nicola told me that I am doing this. And then some people come by the side saying, hey, Nicola has been just singing about this book forever. Yeah, and I was mocking joke with him last time. I say it is like a history of this marathon between the rabbit and the tortoise. Because one day it is said that a tortoise was having to run a race with a rabbit, but because the rabbit is so fast in running, he went to sleep. He said that it's okay. The tortoise is not going anywhere. By the time I get up, I will, overrun him and win the race. But obviously, what happened? The rabbit is asleep forever. And then the tortoise came as he is slow as he is and win the race. So I tell Nicola, it's not the question of who is faster. It's the question of who is taking the pain to go through this, even for years. You just make sure that you have to reach to the final. And today, the tortoise have made it. Nicola is here with the book he has. Some people may say it is just 100 pages. It is not the how big the book is. The question is that what is the content of the book? Let us go and read the book, and then you will talk about how big the book is. And other thing to add to that is that it's really kind of painful when we go to a library and you can get things about Shulu, you can get things about Denga, and nothing about Balanda at all. People who love books, I never see anything about Balanda. Like what he said, sometimes you can get it in archive. It's a little thing. When they talk about Faratir in general, they will bring something little bit about Balanda, and it is just about indigenous people living in Western Baragazal, and they are part of the 26th tribe. And that is it. There is nothing about culture. There is nothing about how we get married. There is nothing about how we live. Nothing about that at all. So this book is going to make those points very clear. So let us all come and support this book. And I just want from you, Nicola, to please tell the people who are in South Sudan, especially Juba and Wau, what is your plan for the book to reach them? Thank you.
Thank you, Cleto, for the question. Uncle Nicola, you can go ahead and respond to that question. He wanted to know how people in Khartoum or Juba or wow, how could they get the book? Also, this exact question, there's somebody asked earlier here. One of the viewers asked about this question. كيف هم يلقوا كتاب ده حتى ناس في مصر كمان they're asking about that. How could they get the book since they don't have Amazon or they're not able to purchase it through Amazon due to obviously credit cards and all of that.
Yeah, I have two idea regarding the how to get the book to South Sudan and to people in Khartoum. And if it reaches Khartoum, it will be able to reach Egypt. There are two ways to do it. The first thing, those who have a credit card, they can be able to buy the ebook from the computer, from the internet. You can buy the ebook. Go to Nicola Publishing, Bringi Publishing, and you can buy a book and print it out from your computer right away. You can buy the ebook. That's one point. But probably most people in South Sudan, they don't have credit card. Then the second solution is I'm planning to go either to Khartoum or Egypt, go to one of the printing place and print some copies, 1,500 or 2,000 or 3,000, and then send them to Juba and some to Khartoum and some to Egypt. So that way people can be able to have access to the book. So, and that may not happen until January.
Okay.
That's my plan of either go to Egypt or to Khartoum to go and print some copies.
Okay. Thank you for that. So yes, that's great idea that you're gonna actually go back home and connect with a publishing company في Khartoum or في Cairo in order for our people to get the book. Also, in the meantime, what I'm doing is a few of my friends and cousins back home, they're asked about the book. They've been asking about the book and how they can get it. So for me is what I did is I just ordered a few copies, and whenever في زول ماشي من هنا لمصر ولا للسودان, I will just give them the copy and they will take it with them. So that's another way. لو عندك زول ماشي ممكن تأوردر الكتاب هنا معك. لو في زول ماشي ولا انت لو في السودان عندك زول ولا في مصر عندك زول في امريكا جاي ولا في استراليا ولا في كندا, ممكن يعمل اوردر للكتاب ويشيله معه ويوديه لك هناك في المحل اللي انت فوقه.
I have ordered 5 here. Copies is here with me.
Right.
I'm supposed to send it today by mail, but I was expecting an address to be given to me from Juba so that I can send it by DHL. But the person whom I talked to didn't send the address, or otherwise it could be by now in the plane going. 5 copies, one to the chairman of Balanda at Tambura, or Mamurje, one to the chairman of Balanda in Damziber, one to the chairman of Balanda in Wow. So that way, then each chairman will have a copy. In case if there is anything, then they can have something, a reference at least to go to.
Yes.
Until the time when we are able to print more copies in South Sudan, in Khartoum or in. So.
Yes. That's really great initiative that you took. You didn't have to do that, but that just shows how important this to you, to our community. So I'm proud that you're doing this. Also, it's Christmas coming up, and I know Nas Kutar in diaspora, they're always going home. Please buy few and take them with you. عشان تقدر تدوا لباقي ناس هناك. So that's another way to get the book to ناس بتاعنا ورا هناك. Sultan Ngom, انت عندك سؤال for Nicola? You have a question about the book, or I should just continue? You're muted. No, he's muted from his phone.
No, أنا قلت أنا ما عندي سؤال about الكتاب اللي كتبه. طبعا ده حاجة كويس، أنا ما عندي كلام كتير دار نقول، لكن نتمنى بس يعني الناس يحاولوا يوصل الكتاب ده بطريقة صحيحة ويوصل لآخر البلندة اللي فيه، اللي بيقدر بيوصل معلومة للآخرين. زي البرنامج عمله ده كويس عشان أي سلطان في ذات المنطقة يعرف بيانو ده حاجات بتاعت البلندة. مثلا هو لو دار يحكم في البابليك ولا كده، يعني لازم هو بتتحكم على الكتاب ده، لأنه الكتاب ده بيرجيك في جذورك، بيانو مثلا انت جاي من وين ولا حصلت شنو. ده حاجة اللي أنا بقدر بقول فيه. فأنا احتمال أنا هنيجي نخليكم لو زي أنا شايف أنا أنت بكون حاجة، لكن أنا ممكن بكون يستأذن منكم.
Okay, ما في مشكلة. سلطان ngom, thank you very much. يعني أنت دايما معنا, and you're a man of few words but very wise words. So Zol Sultan da ma haja sahel. So we are proud of you. We thank you for all your encouraging words. Kalamat bitaka al-tashjiya kullu wa supporting the book, advising our community shabab bizade hina shabab. It always من الناس اللي بتencourage. So thank you. انت معانا الليله. انا بخليك عشان تمشي كمان تجري شويه. انا عارف الليله ده يوم السبت ده وصعب شويه. So انا بخليك تجري وانا ماسكك من قبل about 3 hours now. So you can انا ممكن اخليك خلاص تستاذن.
شكرا.
Okay. Okay. All right. So فضلنا هنا الثلاثة. Uncle Nicola, I want to ask you a few questions and then بعد كده maybe احنا نختم لأنه أنا أعرف ذاته شيلنا من زمنك كتير وهسه ماشي almost 3 hours. So we'll try to do this. And then another question I had for you, I'm going to ask you those two questions. This questions is طبعا الكتاب انت كتبته وأنا متأكد this book انت ما كتبته overnight. So how much research انت عملت في الكتاب ده? Okay, how much research and how long did it take you to write it? لناس ما عارفين عشان يدي فكرة لناس how much research ده ناس منو يتكلم تمام هل انت بس كتبته based on you or you talked with chief سلاطين بتاعنا ورا هناك and you got some of the information. What are some of your sources? Obviously the book will have that information on it, but if you can just give a brief explanation of that. Go ahead.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I start.
I know, yeah, you did say earlier, but it go to Berotan, so Nas Bitana, I think.
In Cairo.
Yes.
In 1996. I collect some data, interviewing some people, our community, member of our community in Cairo, as well as making some contact in South Sudan with other elders people. And I collected all this information. When I came in 1997 to Canada, the new life was really hard. And I have the children, I have to work and sustain the life. So I put the book aside. I say I will do it later. Now, after almost 20 years, then I thought, well, now the time has come for me to revive the book. So I took out the data that I collected earlier in 96, and I started writing the book again. So that's how the book came out. And it's luckily enough, I managed to get some references also from other sources, And here we have the book is out now. So that's
Okay.
that's what I can say.
Okay. Shukran Katir for that information. And the kitab it took about 20 years to write. So that's a very long time to write a book.
Yep. Yep.
So yes, we encourage
Yeah.
everyone. Yes, it took 20 years to do, so it's not easy. It's a lot of research and a lot of time that you took to write this book. So we are grateful to you. The whole community is. I'm personally grateful for this because I know this is going to help me and going to help uh, a lot of youth like me. So thank you for doing that. Ana Chef Peter Philip is with us here
Hello.
and he wants to contribute.
Hello.
So I want to give Fursa Peter Philip.
Hello.
Yes, Ana Samina, kita Samine.
Hello?
Go ahead, Peter.
Yeah, I've been busy today, very, very busy. So I just say, let me have 5 minutes to just say congratulations to Brother Nicola. What a great achievement. And you have made us very proud. So I'm just here to say and to encourage our community here in the United States and in North America to please actively involve in buying this book. And even if you can buy two and give one to a friend as a gift, that's a great job. And we are very proud of it. And the community as a whole, very, very proud of that achievement. So we wish you all the best, and we are we are anxiously waiting for the part 2 of this book also to come out. So thank you, Brother Nicola. What a great achievement. And it's an achievement for all the community and everybody in South Sudan to know about certain community. It's a very good book that if every tribe can come up with this kind of book also, it will encourage others so that we have to know about each group and respect them according to their traditions and customs. So such book is a very important book, and we appreciate that. Once again, thank you so much and congratulations. Job well done. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter, very much for participating with us and sharing your thoughts with us. Peter is the Vice President of Balanda Community in North America here, and he's also one of our host here and founder of Balanda TV. So thank you for coming and encouraging Uncle Bringi. We are coming to the end of our show because we've been here over 2 hours. So we're going to end the show. Uncle Nicola, I want to give you a chance if you have something to say before we end. But I also want to leave you with one question. What advice that you would give to other Balanda youth or Balanda leaders that want to write a book? What advice would you give them? Because writing this book, I'm sure you experienced a lot of challenges. You went through a lot to get this book completed. It wasn't easy, I'm sure, but if you can advise new writers or leaders or sheikh or salatin bitana that they want to write something, what can you advise them?
The only advice I can say is that the most important thing is when you are determined to do something, how long it takes, just keep on doing it, consistent and diligent. In let us see, this African series. The only one who used to be in South Sudan, I forgot. I forgot what is his name. The owner of Khartoum Monitor. He used to be the African series. He the write African novels, and I don't know why I forgot his name. He became famous in African history by writing about the story of the Bari, not the stories about Lodule and all these things. So at the same time, our youngsters who are very well in English, they can be able to write novels by putting the characters like Tilly, Purple. So in that way, at least we can people can start reading about Balanda history, about Belonda novels. So don't look at it as if writing is something that's very hard for you to read. But if you put your mind into it, it is something simple. The most important thing is to collect the data and collect the information and start analyzing them and writing. That's the most important for us. After you collect all the data, you analyze them. When you're starting writing them down, then it's become the easier part. But the harder part at the beginning is collection of data. As soon as you have the data, you start analyzing them. Then when I start putting them down it's something easy and very fun. It become a fun. It's very easy. So I encourage everybody to continue to do whatever they can to write something. Yeah. So
Thank you. Thank you, Uncle Nicola. Cleto, do you have anything to add? We are coming to the end of our show, so we want to also give Uncle Nicola some time to go and do other things, and we also want to go on with our day. We have been here for 2 hours. Cleto, if you have something you want to add, Uncle Nicola, you have the last words or last thing you want to say to the people, and then another Cleto, akhir chance. Or Peter, and then we can go ahead and end the show. Uncle Nicola.
I don't have anything.
You don't have anything to add? Okay. خلاص ما في مشكلة. Cleto and Cleto, you have something to add? You wanna? I think Uncle Nicola, you're muted.
Ai ne durbes no a pili taga virkulu ve ina ke virngon North America kono ndi manam ve ndinda ya kulo to si kitab no kusuzi anda ja kodo ai me yim no zikawi kusudu on ve di konta kodo no lakin kam virkawi ngona zondi kono ya jama ndi fikra bindi kulu leti gel ndika virwila wala taternda wila fanda ma nambe ndira ndisonda azemba wina wa gwimbor ka wingo na zondi kono ndisonda di kono yani kabika na winda kono 20 kamso 20 sana o ka wingo na zondi kono ka wino gwi kamso 20 30 wala ka on be di kono umur kamsa 6 sene no ndingi bi do kwendiwa anda do vondo dino do Mesir do Suria do Uganda katana fa kawino zato anda ditandi do gwi tanano ndingi geldinda kwa sala kangon vedi kono umur mitila bikur zoinze wala mono still ndingi ni soleti taterba fa kitab nono ai confirm taternda mazubudi yani ai ditabila malumat kamil pigba lekin ayu taternda ai wa ai dita kongi fa ngano yingon kon tikadra sikawi bindatangi soleti no kawi ngon vegidi pa kono ya gomare ya kono Faka vunda. Taka nanda on kono nda makudu kutura on bidano nda support ina Nicola nda support kawindira tasua si pano no ya. Fa shukran bi soke beke kitir takani on wil.
Shukran, Cleto. Peter, you have final words from Uncle Nicola before we close?
Well, I don't have anything. So I just want to say, Uncle Nicola, thank you. Ngoma us very proud, and we are very proud of you. And we hope that some people also come up. And if anybody has a book or anything he's writing and he wants to be presented in the Belonda TV, whether you are in North America or in South Sudan or anywhere in the world, we are ready to welcome you. So the floor or our TV is open to every Balanda to come and present their idea and everything. So if you are writing any books and you want to Balanda TV to present it, please just contact us and we will be ready to welcome anybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Peter, for your contribution. And thank you, Keleto, also. I want to thank Simon Obengi, engineer Simon Obengi from Tokyo, for participating with us today. It was really late there, around 2 a.m., and he stayed 2 hours until 4 in the morning. So, because this book is very important, like you guys seen, my sister said, this is not just a book. This is our history. That's our heritage, our culture. So it's important that we support this book. I want to also thank Professor Isaac Amin. He's always with us. He supports the book and supports the community in any way possible. So we want to say thank you, Professor Isaac, for staying with us. I know it's 1 a.m. there also, your time, and you stayed up to 3 in the morning. So we are grateful for all these people. And all of our viewers, we're thankful that you are here with us. If you're watching this, go ahead and share it with other people from our community. The book is available in Amazon. You can go ahead and purchase that. Purchase one for yourself, one for your children, and some for your friends too. Let's support Uncle Nicola for the grave achievement that he has done. Uncle Nicola, I want to thank you for writing this book. This book is really a big deal. It's a first step for many of us to start to learn about our community, about our people, and about our heritage and culture. So we are grateful to you for writing this book and for taking 3 hours of your time today to be here with us and to talk a little bit about the book. The book is available on Amazon again. You guys can get that book. لو انت في السودان ولا في مصر، لو عندك زول في امريكا هنا الجاي السودان في كريسماس ده ولا جاي مصر, they can buy the book and bring it with them to you. Also, don't worry, Uncle Nicola, as he stated earlier, who inshallah he's working on maybe coming to Sudan, to Khartoum, and find a publisher there to print more copies that can reach Juba or Wow or Cairo. So you know, just hang tight and it will be there. But if you need it in rush, this is another way. It's also, the book is also available. It's an ebook, an electronic book is also available. So that's another way to get the book. If you have a credit card, you can purchase it that way from Amazon. There's a link of the book on Balanda page. Here you can see. Let me actually share this with you so you can see where the book is. Here, give me 1 second. I'll just share a quick screen of where the book is, and then so that's the book. Let's see if people can see it. Yeah, so this is where it is. It's in Amazon. It's available. If you're in diaspora, you're able to get this book easily. So go ahead and support Uncle Nicola. Go ahead and support. It's important that we support this book. Uncle Nicola, if you have last words, I'll give you a chance. If not, we have come to the end of our show, and we're going to go ahead and conclude.
Yeah, since the only thing I can say is that It's a Christmas season, and that would be a very nice gift to give to your children, to give to a friend, to give by buying that Balanda nature book, and it's a gift for Christmas. So that's the only thing we can end up with. Thank you.
Yes, 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 yes. Definitely. That's a good Christmas gift for your children. So go ahead and buy that, buy a few of them. So it's not cheap to write a book. To support that will be a great compliment for his effort and for all his time. As you heard, it took him 20 years to write this book, and he never gave up. So that just shows to show you his love and determination for our people. So we have come to the end of our show, and we tell you, ربنا معكم لحد الحلقة الجاية إن شاء الله. Take care and share this with everybody. مع السلامة. Uncle Nicola,
Thank you.
again, and thank you to
Thank
all
you.
our viewers who stayed with us for 2 hours.
Thanks. Bye.
Well done, Edmund. Thank you so much. Well done.
Thank you.
Avino adejuyi kulo Bindi modali moy Tarene yo tarene yo tarene yo tarene tidon tarene yo tarene yo tarene ya tarene tidon ne kada koyo kalangana neveda sika sonen kada koyo kalangana ujoni yo walangana babanga sika kalangana walangana ya donengo do kadoti kalangana akaite nolangana ya nanane sikasiti kalangana walangana ya joningo do kadoti kalangana nemela de vanga ila dite debe wagbati jedebe kalangana walangana ya do kadoti kalangana tarene yo tarene yo tarene yo tarene tidon tarene yo tarene yo tarene
Mother mani wana roka sonan wodu well na the king mother matani ne roka sonan mother mata vil mi we rota jana mother wola wondanga wengoti bene rota jana doka dota wana no kanonan moga de kanga bita mergong lubai no kanonan modi tong bil London we taika tongo moka well no the bass of anda tong ye san window
wilina dokone tawata tarene janana dokone tawata tarene tayasinenga tarene akwisan atidi fanganga songano mewe watidi titanga songano mewe never the sika sonen kada koyo never the sika sonen kalangana kaivi nere boti kono langana we ajika da koya asika sonen kalangana kalangana ujoni yo walangana babanga do kada kalangana walangana ya donengo sika kalangana nemela de vanga ila dite de wagbati jede kalangana walangana ya donengo do kada kalangana